In this video, I'm going to be going over all of the dividends I received in the month of January of this year, and just a brief portfolio update as to what I bought and sold and how my portfolio is looking overall. So we're going to take a look at my spreadsheet as well to see all of that information. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know, my name is Frank Mularcik, and every single month I make these portfolio update videos to show you guys what's happening with my dividend portfolio and what dividends I received this month. So let's hop right into it. Alright, so this is my portfolio as of the end of December 2020, and as you can see, I did get some dividend increases in January, but actually only one of these was from January. The other two, for some reason, my script wasn't showing them correctly, so I had to get that sorted out. But in December, I got a dividend increase from Carrier Global from 32 cents a year to 48 cents. So that's actually a 50% increase. But the reason that it was so high is just because that they have a very low yield to start out with. So they wanted to, I guess, increase that a lot. So the yield is still pretty low. Then the other dividend increase we got in December was from Pfizer down here. They increased from 152 to 156 per year, so that's only a 1 cent increase per quarter, so that's 2.63%, which is obviously not ideal, but they are probably struggling a little bit in the pandemic, so I can understand that. And then the one I was really excited about most recently was from Air Products and Chemicals. They increased from $5.36 to $6 a year, which is an 11.94% increase, and I think their 5-year dividend CAGR is right around 11% as well. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it looks like 3-year it's 11.37%. So that's a tad bit above the 3-year CAGR, and that is why I love APD. So we will clear that flag out as well. So this is just what my portfolio was looking like at the end of December. As you can see, my annual income is right around $33.76, and this is my average CAGR of 6.32%, sorry. So I definitely want to work on increasing that a little bit over time, just because I'm young and I want to have my dividends increase a lot over time rather than having a great yield right now. Alright, so I have my transactions in my Fidelity account filtered from the 1st of January to the last trading day of January, which was the 29th. And these are all my transactions, and as always, I'll just download this CSV file here, and then I will go into my command prompt and run my script, and then we will come back when this is done running. So I select my file here, and then it's going to start running and importing that data into my spreadsheet. Alright, so the script is done running, and these are the results. So as you can see, I deposited $45 this month. I sort of changed it up so that I'm just depositing $45 every month automatically instead of the $10 a week I was doing before. Unfortunately, Fidelity doesn't have a auto deposit every week feature, only every month. So it was just getting a little bit annoying having to manually deposit $10 every week, so I just changed it up to that. So then moving on to my buys, I invested about $64 this month. So about $5 into J&J, $5 into Leggett & Platt, $10 into Procter & Gamble, $5 into Travelers, $5 into Amcor, about $25 into Microsoft, $5 into Pfizer, and $5 into Coke. So that total is $64, and then I did not make any sells. And then I just got 2 dividends this month from Cisco and Leggett & Platt, totaling $1.12. So normally Coke would pay out in this month, but they have a little bit of a weird payout schedule, so they paid in December. So that is why it's a little bit lower this month, but this rotation has always been my lowest. So looking at these transactions, they're just listed in the transactions tab right here, and then those 2 dividends I got are listed right here. And then just looking at the summary, my dividend income moved up about $1.50 to $35, and the 3-year CAGR moved up a bit as well, which I like to see. And I think the yield moved down just a little bit to 3.18%. And these are my current allocations by sector and dividends by sector. So obviously not a ton of changes But as you can see right here, I think Microsoft is now my largest holding if we sort by equity here. Right here, if we sort A to Z by equity, then yeah, Microsoft is my largest holding with about 8.76% of my portfolio, and you can actually see it's almost to $100 in there. So that's pretty exciting, actually, that it's almost $100. My first position, that would be $100. So that's pretty cool. You can see we have a fair amount of dividends and ex-dividend dates coming up in February and March, so that's pretty exciting to see. And then just taking a look at the monthly dividends, you can see our most recent month of $1.12, which was a little bit lower than our last time we got paid by these companies, which was $1.51. So obviously it's not good that it's going down, but like I said, it's kind of because of that Coke weird thing with Coke there, and so I just really haven't been adding to any of these companies. I added a little bit to Leggett & Platt, but that's about it. So this tranche is just a little bit lower than the other ones, and that's perfectly fine with me at this point. And then for the quarter, you can see obviously this is the first month of the quarter, so not really anything interesting there. And then on the year, this is the first month of the year, so it looks like our trend is terrible, but do not worry, that will go up over the years or over the course of the year. And then just look at these changes over time. I'm going to update these values real quick and see where we land at. So it looks like the CAGR actually went down just a little bit, so that's unfortunate, obviously, but I'm definitely going to work on improving that over time. And the annual dividends went up by about 5 or 6%. So I would say that's the general trend. It looks like is I'm increasing my annual dividends by about 5% a month at this point, which is really awesome. So these are these little graphs I made just to illustrate that. So that is my update for this month. Obviously my portfolio is pretty small at this point, but I'm just trying to grow it over time, and I think if I look back at these videos in 5 or 10 years, I will be amazed at how big my portfolio has gotten at that point. So I'm really excited just to keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, and just grow my wealth over time with the power of dividend investing. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you in the next one.